Good evening,
Hello.
brother.
Good evening.
Yeah, I see your new apartment again. How are
Yes.
you?
I'm now like every day.
You are?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good like every day.
You good? Like every day? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You sure
And how
that?
about you?
I'm very good too. But
Oh,
I'm not
yes.
sure that I will good every day. Sometimes I feel tired.
Yes.
Today I feel tired too. I teach from 5:30 until now.
Half past
No,
five until now.
yeah, no
How
break.
many class? How many class you have per day?
More than 10. But someone in the morning they off. So they
Yes.
study a makeup class in the evening.
Yes.
So I need to teach from this class to that class. And maybe I also teach from now to 0 a.m.
Yes.
Maybe I speak so much.
I
Today
see that.
the day I work so much. Mhm. But I heard that I will be okay with my throat.
Yes. Keep yourself. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Only today I teach. I study so much. I have many partners.
Yes.
Only today, and yeah. Tomorrow I have a class with my volunteer. But maybe
Oh.
I also busy. Mhm. But when I study with volunteer, I feel relaxed, more relaxed than when I study. Especially when I study with kids, kids.
Yes.
I need to speak loud and I need to speak so much. Hmm. Yeah.
Because they usually happy and very sweet with them if you relax.
Yes. And moreover, my volunteers really humorous.
Yes.
She's really friendly, and I'm happy to look at her face. And you know, sometimes I drink a cup of coffee to wake me up or to gain energy.
Yes.
And when I show my a cup of coffee like this, she also show her cup of coffee. We have same situation, yeah, but easier to talk and to understand each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe today we will come back with now myself. Is it okay?
Yes. Is this okay? Yeah, it's okay.
A long time we didn't study now myself, right? Uh,
Yes.
but that lesson I take it out from my document. I need to open my document online. But maybe I need to share screen with you.
Yes.
If I don't share screen with you, I cannot see your face and my face. Do you have document there?
I think I have document in my computer.
I usually look at your document on the computer.
Yes. I
Mm.
use my document.
Okay, did you listen to the video? The Chinese
Yes.
second?
Yes.
The last one for us,
Yeah.
right? Mhm. Did Chang call you?
No.
No, yeah.
She's
She,
looking for me.
she told me that uh, I and you we will study about nearly or over 10, 10 lessons.
Yes.
10 lessons together. And today we will study about how to learn any language in 6 months.
Yes.
How long have you learned English?
How long? I remember I I go start I started um I had started learning English when I 7 or 8 years old. When I 8 years old,
It's a long, right? Long time.
it's a long time.
Yes.
But I didn't attention to the
Yes.
English
Mm.
until now,
Yeah. You
until
don't.
last year. Sorry.
You didn't pay attention on English,
Yes.
or if you pay attention, you just study grammar, right?
Yes.
When I teach for my younger sister,
Yes.
I teach English for my younger sister. She doesn't want to study communicate. She just want to study grammar because in her school, he just study grammar, and she told me that she want to have high mark more than can speak English. I say it's okay if you study grammar, you can study by yourself, right? I just want to help them, but they just focus on grammar. My younger sister really hard work, but she worry about her grammar more than she need grammar more than communication skill.
Very good.
Maybe every student, right? Every student in high school think like her. But I teach for a student in 11 grade. She can speak English very good, totally in English, and very fast, fluently. Yeah, excellent. Because she live in Hanoi
Yes.
City. Yeah. And she study with foreigners so much. And every day she communicate with them. Maybe that have good condition, right? And they also have mm, they have good condition. They also have good environment
Yes.
to
Because
practice.
when they were child and the master and the children, their parents give them to the teacher class, and they have the condition to talk with the foreigner, and they're very good at when the English communicate and pronunciation.
Mm. Yeah. So, do you feel shy until now? Do you feel shy when you meet a foreigner? When you talk with foreigner now?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you usually meet foreigner outside?
Mm,
No.
no, I rarely meet
But I
on
just,
the outside.
mm, I think that in Hanoi many foreigners,
Yes,
but you don't meet them
yes,
because you rarely go out, right? You just go to work and at home to study, to do something, to move a new apartment. Okay. If I were you, I would try spend time to go out and talk with foreigners. That is a great way. Don't be shy because you only meet them one time. You can invite them to speak about 15 minutes or 10 minutes, and you can ask them anything you want. In general, I think some people they only introduce themselves and ask them introduce themselves. Moreover, we can with some elderly people or with some work class work class or teenager, you can ask their about their experience, right? Their experience. I usually ask my teacher about IELTS. I never. Whenever I meet him, I usually ask something about IELTS, and I bring my document. Bring my document to ask him that what do you think about this document, and should I follow them, or how can I speak? How can I study listening skill, writing, reading, and speaking. Yeah, and he showed me that we should read.
Yeah.
Only read. His family have a big case, a big bookcase, a big bookcase, only English book, and have many level for student can come there and borrow a book. And 1 week we need to pay back, but some book is so small, so thin, so we can read it. I often read it in 1 day. I really love reading books, but rarely read it. When I read one book, I will read immediately total that book.
And in finally, I rarely read the book.
You rarely too? Have you ever finished a book?
I finished the book.
Yes. Have you ever finished a book?
Finished the book.
Finish, read totally.
Oh yes, I ever read totally the book.
Related to your major?
Yes, and related to my major and the book story, comic story comic story like that.
Comic story. Oh, I rarely read comic story, but and for my major, just my course book. I just read my course book, and I read some book too, like self-help books. I often read that book. I also read some books related to my religion, related to God. Yeah. In the church, they also teach some things, some characteristic to become a good person, or to become a mature person. Mature person.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? In the church, I study already.
I know that because in the church or in the English says that like characteristic, good characteristics in the past, and we need to follow them. But I don't like it.
You don't like it? Yeah. But I don't know in the pagoda, but in the church, they teach some like social characteristic.
Yes.
Yeah. How to eat, how to behave with others, and how to talk with adults, talk with people who higher than us, right? Higher, yeah. How to be a good daughter, good son in a family. How to, yeah, like that. It's so normal, but I never study in school. I think that's good knowledge, right? Okay, maybe. Oh, it's a long lesson.
Yes.
How many days we have for day 20?
3 days have
3 days.
English 20.
But day 2 is so short, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's read through all through the converse, the text. Can you?
Yes. Can you down the document?
Okay.
Yes, it's okay. Have you ever had a question in mind for so long that it becomes part of how you think? Many is part of who you are as a person. Well, I had a question in my mind for many years, and that is how many speed up learning. Now, this is interesting question because in speed up learning, you can spend less time at school,
Spend.
spend less time at school, and you learn really fast. You probably wouldn't have to go to school early. Now, when I was young, the school was not okay, but I found quite often that school got in the way of learning. So I had this question in mind. How do you learn faster? As it began when I was very young. When I was about 8 years old, I wrote a letter of the researchers
Okay.
as the researchers in the Soviet Union asking about hypnophilia, the speaking learning, where you get a child recorder, you put it inside the bed and it turns on in the middle of the night when you're sleeping and you're supposed to learn from this. A good idea, unfortunately, it doesn't work, but hypnophilia did open the doors to research in other areas, and we have had incredible discoveries about learning that began with the first question. And Papa,
Yeah. I went on from there to become passionate about psychology and have been involved in psychology in many ways for the rest of my life up until this point. In 1981, I took myself to China and I decided that I was going to be native level in Chinese inside 2 years. Now you need to understand that in 1981, everyone thought Chinese were really difficult, and that was Western could study for 10 years or more and never really get very good at it. And I also went in with a different idea, which were taking all the conclusions from psychological research up to that point and applying them to learn process. What was really cool was that in 6 months I was fluent in Mandarin Chinese and took a little bit longer to get up to native. But I looked around and saw all of these people from different countries struggling terribly with Chinese. I saw Chinese people struggling terribly to learn English and other languages. So my question got refined down to how can you have a normal adult learn a new language quickly, easily and effectively? Now it's a really important question in today's world. We have massive challenges with the environment. We'll have massive challenges with social dislocation, with wars, all sorts of things going on, and if we can communicate, we are really going to have difficulty solving these problems. So we need to be able to speak each other's languages. This is really important. The question then is how do you do that? Well, it's actually really easy. You look around for people who can already do it. You look for situations where it's already working, and then you identify the principles and apply them. It's called modeling, and I've been looking at language learning and modeling language learning for about 15 to 20 years now. And my conclusion, my observation from this is that any adult can learn a second language to fluency inside 6 months. Now, when I say this, most people think I'm crazy. This is not possible. So let me remind everybody of the history of human progress. It's all about expanding our limits. Okay, popcorn and girl.
In 1950, everybody believed that running 1 mile in 4 minutes was impossible, and then Roger Venice started it in 1956, and from there it got shorter and shorter. 100 years ago, everybody believed that every star doesn't fly. Instead, it doesn't, and we all know it. How does every star fly? We recognize the
Reorganized, right?
reorganize the materialistic principles that we had to learn from observing nature. First is in the case, and today we gone even further. So you can buy a car, you can buy one of these for a couple hundred thousand US dollars. We now we now have a car in the world that can fly and the different way to fly that we learn from squares, so
Squirrels, right?
squirrels,
Mm.
squirrels.
Yes.
So all we need to do is copy what a flying squirrel does. Being a suitable a swimsuit and off you go. You can fly like a squirrel. Now most people, a lot of people, I wouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people think they can't fly. However, there are some key principles. 5 principles that you can apply to learn to draw, and you can actually learn to draw in 5 days. So if you draw like this, you learn the principle for 5 days and apply them up to 5 days. You can draw something like this. Now you know this is true because that was my first draw, and after 5 days of applying the principles that were what I was able to do. And look at this, and when well, so that how look like when I uh, concent-
Concentrating.
concentrating intensely, thus my brain is ignoring
Yeah, this
it,
one is one.
ignoring.
This one. When the word put ed with ending k, yeah, we say looked. Yeah,
Look,
t for t, not look at.
yes.
Yeah, for other, right? Okay.
So anybody can learn to draw in 5 days, and in the same way with same logic, anybody can learn a second language in 6 months. How? There are 5 principal explanations. There are many a few more, but they are absolutely called. And before I get into the I just want to talk about two myths. This about two myths. The first is that need talent. Let me tell you about Louis. Louis came from Julius, went to Chinese, went to Holland, what? went to Holland to try to learn Dutch, struggling extremely a great deal, and find new people was the complete he can it's a complete it's a complete is that he was is so not talented. He fought so with the chap, and she was very depressed, and then she came across the 5 principles. She moved to Brazil, and she advised them, and within 6 months they were running the Portuguese. So talent doesn't matter. People also think about immersions. A new country is the way to learn language. But took a long ago, because all the Westerners who who been who been here for 10 years who don't speak a word of Chinese. Look at all Chinese living in American, Britain, Australia, Canada have been there 10, 20 years, and they don't speak any English. Immersion for emergency does not work. Why? Because drawing my cannot learn the swim when you don't speak the language. So like maybe and if you drop yourself to the context, it's outdoors talking about stuff out what you heard. You won't learn.
Your heart, right? Not your heart.
It's your head. So
Yeah.
not your heart.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, have you ever depressed when you learn language and when you learn
Yes.
English?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And so why you start why you keep moving and why you also keep your motivation?
I enjoy because I think if I will think I think if good in English I can find a new job, find a good job, and my the rest of my life is very good.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of my life in the future is very good,
Yeah.
and I think it's try to study English and I try to do that, and the, when I negate it, I feel in the struggling with learning English, and I met Mara, and she got a coach, and instead I start to instead I I start to the I start to and I
Yes.
try to I enjoy to the class
Mm.
and study English.
Yeah. It's just really learn English. It's just really learn English last year, right? Start really learn English last year.
Yes,
But your English is excellent. Yeah.
no, not accident.
Yes, I think so. To compare with many students in my university, you know they study 4 years already, but they cannot speak like you. I think you are excellent at language.
Because I think that they like me when I was student. They think they need to study for mark for answer for not for the for parent, and they don't try to study, and they and when and I said that after the test they put out all the knowledge, they put out all the knowledge
Yeah.
from the brain, and
Yeah.
I think that reason they
Yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, you
Yes.
think that? Yeah. But not really. I see someone, for example, me. I take so long to study English. You know, I never stop. I study every day, every day. I Yep, at least 3 years. But my English is not really good. If I were you, if I study fast like you, maybe now my English is perfect, right? But in yeah,
if you come to Hanoi, if you come to Hanoi in next week, if we come to Hanoi next week,
to Hanoi
yes,
on the 9th of September.
the next
The 9th of September, yes. I will going to Hanoi on the 8th. The 8th. Yeah. I will go to the 8th. And the 9th of September I will come back to Thái Nguyên. Because in the 10th I need to go to school. Right?
Yes. You take a car to Hanoi. You take a
Yes,
car.
yes, I take a car to a meeting.
Yes.
Meeting Parker.
Yes. Meaning car.
Yes. And then my friend will welcome me.
Yes. I live near meaning car.
You live near Meeting Parker, really?
Okay. About 3 or 4 kilometers.
3 or 4, so near, right? I hope that I will meet you.
Yes. If I don't I don't need to work at
Sunday.
in the weekend.
Mm.
you can
Yeah.
copy. I really
I really hope that.
yes.
I also have a partner who are living in near your university. Near, yeah. She walk to study in your school every day. And maybe she near you, right? I'm not familiar with the road in Hanoi.
Yes. Yeah, me too. I'm not familiar in the road in Hanoi because I rarely go out.
Yeah, okay. Try to go out, enjoy your life. Okay, thank you. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
yes. Yes.
See you
And good night.
tomorrow.
Good
Yeah, good
night.
night. Oh,
See you
do you have
tomorrow.
a dog?
No, not.
Your neighbor's dog, right?
Yes. My neighbor had a dog.
Thank you.
And it's just my boss, no, my
Host.
my host,
My host.
is my host had a dog.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yes, 6 months.